sincere no, or was it a joke no?
Joke.
So everybody's
Don't
ready
I-
to go.
I'm ready.
Everybody's got their homework.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Kinda. What does that mean?
I struggled with this one, like, actually. I mean, I do have something. It's just, it's vague-ish.
That's
Well, by
okay.
all means, you lead the charge.
Wow, you're an asshole.
Damn. Jackson's just stalling for time, so that way he can come up
You
with
want me to go
something.
first? I
No,
go first.
If everybody wants to go first, you want to go first? Okay, go first.
Could you repeat the thought for me?
Describe somewhere that is widely shunned or avoided. Oh yeah, I have to talk for 2 hours soon. Better get good at this quickly. That is widely shunned or avoided, and list why.
Pedophilia.
Okay, that's not a place.
So out of place.
Oh my god, it says somewhere, not something. I thought it was something. I do not have the homework.
That was just your answer?
That was my answer. I thought you said name something that is widely shunned and why, and I was gonna go
We
with
should
the.
make you walk the plank.
How am I gonna walk the plank? Because I said pedophilia is bad.
I mean, it is bad, but that's
Then
your
why am I walking the
answer.
plank?
That's your answer. One word.
You tell me something that's shunned.
Somewhere
You?
that is widely
Pedophile
shunned.
Island.
Ooh.
What do you want me to say?
Epstein Island?
No. He doesn't exist in this context.
Yeah, I was gonna say you are not gonna canonize Epstein Island in my setting. That's
I
where
said
was drawing the
pedophile
line.
island.
What do you think Epstein Island was?
It's not that. These are two completely distinct and separate universes. What do you want me to say? Peter Pansville? We can
No,
dress
this
it up
is-
any way you want.
This is Steinap Island. I mean, you can also just say, "Oh, I didn't do the homework." That's fine.
I did though. I had it prepared last night. I was like, it's pedophilia, and I'm gonna explain why if they push back on it. But I would hope nobody pushed back on it.
I gotta ask though, why was that like the fantasy? Like it's a fantasy setting. Why would you just hit with one of the hardest real world conundrums?
What? Describe something that is shunned worldwide. We're pirates. I can't say no killing mothers. Like that's not gonna apply.
Ghosts say like, oh, it's taboo to fucking drink water backwards on a Friday.
Somewhere? That's not somewhere.
That's your prompt was something. That's what you thought it was. Rico, did you do the homework? I desperately need to move on.
Yes.
Okay. What did you do for homework? What was your assignment? Present.
So, the place that is shunned or looked down upon is like, when ships have the little pointy bit at the very front? Standing there is
The
shunned.
bow?
It's bad luck. Yes. Bad luck because they just say it's bad luck. But it's
Fun
because people
part.
keep falling off.
The
People
bad
keep
luck
falling
bow.
off, that's why. But yes.
Mm.
I was trying to think of a place that everyone would more ship based because it's kind of hard to be pinpoint a spot on water.
I do want to, just in case I have set up a bad precedent, you don't have to pick somewhere that is directly related to this campaign.
Oh, okay, that would have been easier.
My apology. Yeah, I tried going for, let's go for stuff that will affect the campaign. Then it was rapidly I can't come up with something that will affect the campaign every week for 40 sessions in a row. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna just try and if it's important, I'll do it then. But yes, generally speaking, you do not need to have something that is directly related to piracy or the sea, unless it says
Okay.
so.
You wouldn't download a car.
Exactly.
I would download a car.
You would?
What?
I don't think it'd work. I don't think it'd work how you want it to work.
I will make it work. Anywho, here's mine, kinda. So like, here's what I was thinking. Like, when I was thinking like Riley shunned, I thought of like in the sense of okay, it's difficult to like do it for like literally everyone. So how about we just like pick a certain group of people? So the, of course, I pick religious people. So I don't really handpick a god or anything. So do with it what you will. If there's like a sea god or sea goddess or like a group of like sea priests, like the holy kind, not like the cult worshipping kind.
Mm-hmm. Like the Huragoin Sea Saints.
Yeah, exactly. The sea saints are a great example of that. And I was thinking like, okay, so I was thinking like, how do I word this? I was thinking like warlocks a little bit. And I was thinking like, so how about what if like warlocks are like warlocks making to make a deal like a great beyond in the abyss of the sea would like go just like all the way out to sea on their own lonesome and like just make a deal out there. Okay? And then like so the sea saints or whatever, like any group like that, they're like they specifically hate like the deep, dark abyss of the sea, like the forbidden waters, like essentially the Bermuda Triangle equivalent.
Gotcha. So, like, there's a section of the sea that is attuned to the abyss. And it's like if
Yes.
you go out there, gotcha. That's pretty cool. That works. I'll give you and Sarah inspiration, and I also might, since 2 out of the 3 of you didn't understand the prompt, I might reuse it.
That's
That way,
fine.
that way you two can have a chance to like get an idea that you're more comfortable with now that things have been revealed, misunderstandings have been availed.
I don't know. I still like my answer.
Oh, that's fine. You can just come up with the second one, or you can just not do the homework.
Yeah.
Up to you. With homework,
Valid,
yes.
valid.
You, Zay, and Rico may both take inspiration, and then Jackson may do the recap.
We
Actually, I guess if you guys,
got
if I'm making y'all do the homework, maybe I should start doing the recap.
huh.
I'll let you get it this time, and then next week I think maybe I'll start doing the recap.
I don't think I have it.
The recap?
I don't.
I believe the thing that happened last time was it was revealed. You all learned that Eris's attunement with the sword has expanded into a full-blown curse, with Eris now becoming a revenant whose soul is bound to the sword. You learned from Vath that the Sun Elves were chasing some sort of angel or something, and then Zay remembered that you all found a celestial binding circle in the pits of the Sun Elven Temple. Zay talked to an iguana, Ragnarzer talked to an iguana who mentioned that the local turtle population had recently come into a number of magical items, but that they did not know anything about the angel, so that you didn't find any leads there. You met the troll doctor, Marjette, who is the ship's surgeon, who had treated you all when you were unconscious and sick. I believe that's it.
The Minotaur
sounds
came
right.
back.
I don't think the Minotaur
No,
did come
he-
back.
No, he didn't. I would have known. I would have remembered.
You can go find the Minotaur if you want.
I definitely remember the doctor talking about the Minotaur.
I don't think she did. She mentioned a couple, I think she might have mentioned a couple other people got sick and died from what are usually minor infections.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Am I? Oh, hey. But yes, that is that. What would you all like to do?
But
Drugs.
You guys are pirates. Probably wouldn't be too hard.
it's a bit. It's a bit. Uh, is it morning or is it night?
I believe you. Oh, that's right. You guys had laid down for a long rest at the end of it, so it would be morning right now.
Morning. Okay. The basilisk still isn't tamed yet.
Not quite yet. You remember hearing they had made progress.
So we got a day or two still. Probably a week, maybe. I don't know. We should like probably gear up and go like talk to the turtles.
We need to disguise that. Points at Morphin.
I remember the two things y'all were discussing were going to the Turtles and going to Broshire. Because I think Vaughn gave y'all a thingy about how Broshire might be able to help with Eris's affliction. I believe that I should actually start writing my notes down, but I'm out of paper.
What the hell? What the hell?
I'm out of the special Rook and Raven paper, and a part of me is debating buying more. 'Cause it takes like 2 months for them to get it out to me because they're very busy and they're a small business. Regardless, whatever you all.
Yeah, do we know if they like have anyone that like haggles with items and stuff around here? Or no?
But if any like crew members would haggle,
Mhm.
I mean, you could try. They're pirates.
Okay. I'm really just looking for potions of healing.
You could probably go talk to Margette about that.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
You ask around a little bit, and you eventually learn that Margette usually just hangs out in like the infirmary or something. There's like a little side room where she bunks, and she keeps supplies. So you can head over there and ask her.
Aaron's just gonna head over there if anyone else wants to come along.
I'll come with you.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, we know. You head on over to the side room off the back of the infirmary. You knock on the door and you see Margette opens up. Once again, there's like long, wet hair, covers most of her face, digitigrade legs, green skin, troll woman. You see it's like the room behind her is somewhere between like a studio apartment bedroom and a supply closet, and lined with bookshelves that have been like strapped in place with thick, heavy rope, with a number of bottles and trinkets on them. She looks at you. Hello.
Hello, Margette. How are you?
I am good. How might I
That's-
assist you?
I was wondering if you were interested in selling any of your potions of healing. Because
I
I
only
could use them.
have a few potions. Most are obviously for the crew's use, but I could part with maybe. I'm gonna roll. See how many potions she can sell. I'll say she'll have. I can part with maybe 5 potions of healing.
Okay, okay. What would you want in exchange for them? Because it's two-way street here.
Well, gold, obviously,
Okay.
is good. But if you have something you would like to haggle for, I'm down for haggling.
Down for haggling? Okay. Um, well, what would 12 rations get me?
Nothing.
Nothing? Oh, fuck. Okay. I tried.
Our chef has a cauldron that makes infinite soup. I don't need rations.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Apologies. Hmm. Well, I mean, how much gold?
For the regular potions,
Yeah.
50 gold apiece.
50 gold apiece, okay. I mean, I'll just take one.
Okay. She reaches back. You see, she reaches back, and as she turns you see and hear her spine twist farther than a normal person should be able to. As she plucks a potion off the shelf and hands it back to you. Then hands out
Okay.
her hand for 50 gold. Takes your money.
Gives the money up. You see there?
Wonderful. Anything else? You feeling ill?
Do you have any
Oh,
antitoxin?
yeah.
Yes, we have antitoxin.
How much?
That is 20 gold apiece.
How much for 20 gold? Is it like one use?
One
2
one
use?
bottle.
I'll take one.
Wonderful. She hands you a bottle of antitoxin.
Do you have anything for petrification?
I am gonna roll a luck check for her. I'm gonna say it's a D100. I think 80 or higher, she'll have something. No.
Okay.
Is that all?
For me.
Alright.
It's all for me, too. Thank you.
Not a problem. Have a good day. Let me know if you feel ill.
Well, I always do, but we'll talk about that later.
Is non-undead ill. I am aware of your condition.
Yeah. Internally screaming. You have a good day. Finger guns walks backward awkwardly.
She gives a little wave and then closes the door and goes back to whatever she was doing. Setting my cannon. I believe you can do that anytime you summon the cannon.
Can I? Maybe.
I will double check real quick. Artillerist. Third level, you can require tools. You can take an action to magically create. No, okay. So you have to. Oh no, hold on. Okay, no. So you can only. I was wrong. You can only have one of the cannons at a time. So yeah, you can change it. Yeah, you can change it to flamethrower mode.
Hell yeah.
I thought it worked like Axton from Borderlands 2. My apologies.
Oh, assuming things. What the hell?
Assuming
Is he in
things.
3?
He is not in 3.
That's a shame.
Oh wait, no, he is in 3. He's in one of the DLCs. They added like a weird battle royale game mode to Borderlands 3. which I don't
What?
get. Yeah,
What?
and him and
Oh,
Salvador are the
yeah.
announcers.
Yeah, that's right. Gun run.
Yeah, it's a real weird choice. Anyways, what are you all doing?
Turtles?
Turtles.
Turtles.
But before that, Jackson, do you have it? Oh wait, I have a disguise kit. Can I disguise Morphin up a little bit?
Sure.
I got costumes and a disguise, 2 costumes and a disguise kit.
I'll say make a. What skill? Well, I guess disguise kit is just a roll and stuff. Yeah, go ahead and roll a disguise kit. Check.
So funny thing is, I had the disguise kit, but I don't have a proficiency in it.
You want to give it
So
to me?
what-
I can just do it.
Okay.
Do you have proficiency in disguise kit?
No.
Fair enough. Make a.
That's wild.
I'm gonna say an intelligent. No, I'll say dexterity check.
It's all me, unless you want to go for it.
Yeah, you go for it.
You can help and give them advantage.
Oh yeah, I'll help you. I'll help Morphin. Go for it, my dude. Roll again.
All right. You tell me what you think that roll. You tell me how you end up looking with that roll.
What's in the kit?
What's in the kit, Sarah?
Probably like there's some like stage makeup. There's like some false eyelashes. There's some crazy colors in there. You see like also the dye kit that she uses for her wings. Yeah, so
You guys know the clown from Terrifier?
No.
I
gosh.
do, I think.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Sorry, not Terrifier. Twisty. Twisty the clown from the Terrifier movies. I look
do
like
know.
that with a backwards wig. Just really, really poor application of makeup. Wrong palette. Outfit is like not on right. Backwards hair. Clearly disguised, but doesn't look like me.
Oh,
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, is my fucking. Hold on 1 second. Okay, with that fucking hideous picture in our heads.
let's head off to those turtles.
So as it's been a while since I've explained, the Fated Isle, this area is a number of smaller islands disconnected with like deep, I don't know if deep channels in between them. So are you all planning on, and the Turtle Island is like 1 or 2 islands over.
What's the next
Mhm.
island?
The next island just seems to be, I believe, from what you can tell, it just seems to be another like jungle area.
You could just like take the raft again.
True. True. I could just fly too.
And we could bring like Kator maybe.
You just want your boyfriend with us.
And
Valid, valid. I'm okay with the fish boy with us.
Same.
Okay.
Spells that can be helpful.
What about Sorrel? Is Sorrel coming or is Sorrel staying?
Someone's
Bring
got to
that little
keep an
bitch
eye
with
on the
us.
crew.
No, bring that little bitch with us.
You know what? Sure.
Bring Sorrel?
It's a family outing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the
So-
crew.
Okay, Sorrel's easy enough to locate. I will say it takes you a little bit to find Kator. And when you eventually find him, you see it's him, Prashkith, and two of the goblins that always seem to be following Prashkith around. And you see it using rope, vines, some rock, and a flat piece of wood. They have essentially made one of those middle school gym scooters for Kator to help him get around, at least on the ship.
Oh my god.
And it looks like they are like testing that out right now. But you see, it works for a little bit, and then very quickly it
Falls
seems
apart.
the goblin doesn't fall apart, but does suffer a crack. And you see Prathis is like, "All right, Kator weighs more than we thought. Back to the drawing board."
Or one of those goblins fit.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Good question.
It's like, oh, goblins, I got to.
No, these two seem to be actual goblins.
That would have been so funny though.
Though I don't
It
know if I
would've been.
pointed this out before. Similar to Vith, Prashkith is a lavender-skinned goblin, as are these normal goblins, which mark all of them as being from Dinwi. I don't know if I have mentioned that with the goblins themselves before. I
You
think I
have
said that of
not.
Prashkith.
Yeah, no.
But yes, once that is done, Kator can come join you. Yeah, that's fine.
Kitor,
Hmm.
you are clean with us. And I'm just going to pick him up.
Oh, okay. I mean, I wasn't going to object, but it's weird that you didn't give me the option to.
I just
It's fine.
assumed you would say yes.
No, I was. I don't know. I love you?
I love you too, buddy. Now let's get going.
You all head off.
I just punched Morphin.
You all can head out on the raft again. If you so desire.
Wait, what about Sorrel?
I think that Sorrow's easy enough to find. He's just
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
he's just chilling.
We just jangle some coins in a bag and he comes running.
Yeah, he follows.
Where?
So here's what I'm thinking. I think we just like sail along the coast, I guess. Probably be much safer than just running through the jungle. Like the
Oh.
only thing that could really attack us are like, I don't know, crabs.
Be bad if we had crabs this far out.
You don't want crabs. Trust me. It takes a while to get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
You see one of the
Shit.
goblin goes, heard that.
Shit itches.
That is too much information.
You all can sail along the island's channels if you so desire.
That would probably be best.
How long of a journey is it?
Probably only like a few hours. It
Can't
depends
fish
on the
then?
sail check. You can fish if you want.
I want to fish.
Sure. Go ahead. I believe I said it's a survival check. Give me just a second to find my fish table. Where is it?
Oh shit, here we go again.
I know I have it. Where is it?
Well, that's a 20.
20. Give me a second. I need to find the fishing table. I know I made it. It's just trying to figure out. Here it is. Got 20? Okay, roll a d6 and a d8. Ooh. So you catch two things. The first thing you catch just like the first thing you catch, it looks like a common sea trout, but you see there are flecks of gold beneath the scales. You recognize this as a lucky trout, a form of trout believed to have been blessed by the goddess of luck and wealth.
I kiss it.
Sure, you can kiss it.
I guess you kiss the fish?
You gain 1 luck point from kissing the fish.
That's right. No more
Do you know?
sass.
Do you
when
know
you're
what? Do you know
luckless.
what a luck? Do you know what a luck point does?
No.
You can re-roll any roll.
Okay.
Get 1 luck point from that. And the second thing you cast is I'm forgetting its name right now. You know those fish that are like the perfect. They're like really big fish. They look like
Talking about
sunfish. I think.
Sunfish.
Sunfish, but it's the one of them that is that perfect shade of blue that you can't see them when they're in the water.
That's a new
We're
one.
talking about the. Is it not just bluefish?
It might be a bluefish.
It's
No, no,
not
no,
an
no, no, no,
albacore.
no. Fish that is invisible in water. I can't find it. You catch a fish that is roughly the size of a sunfish, and is perfectly invisible except for the very, very faint, what's the word? Shimmer of its skeleton.
Talking about the see-through one?
Yes.
That's the mul.
You catch a fish with transparent skin, but you can faintly see its skeleton.
Leptocephalus.
Leptocephalus. You catch that. Those are 2 things you catch.
Now, where are you gonna put them?
In the tank of my dead fish.
We are not near it. Unless
You
you
also-
brought it with us.
So don't have that ship anymore.
Correct.
Boot.
Boot?
It's going in my boot.
You're putting them in your boot?
I'm without a boot
That's
now.
stanky.
Sure, you take one of your boots off. The first fish fits in fine. The other fish is way too big for your other boot.
I tie a rope to the end of the fish and affix it to the raft.
You put a leash on the fish.
I leash the fish.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's a make a survival check for me. 15. Okay. Are you leashing both fish or just the
Just the
just
big
the
one.
big one? Just the big one. And you're putting the lucky fish in your boot.
Yep.
Okay. Without water?
Water with fish.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Anything else anybody wants to do?
No, I think that's about it.
It's just
You-
watching baffled.
I'm not gonna have any survival checks because it's fairly easy water. I am gonna ask for someone to roll a d20 for an encounter.
I got it. My luck is never bad.
What was
Mhm.
that? What was that?
Okay.
Get fucked.
That was pretty funny. That was well timed.
Hi. I will say you do have like 4 inspiration points. If you want to use one.
Yeah, sure. May as well have 4.
Sure.
I'll have them anyway. There, 14.
Alrighty. Your sailing venture goes by uneventful. It takes you probably an hour and a half to get over there. Probably not even that long. Probably like 40 minutes to an hour. It is one of the larger islands. You see this a good maybe like got a white sand beach before eventually expands into a similarly jungle terrain with a rising mountain in the center upon which a thatched village seems to be built. Island itself is maybe 2 miles wide. You can sail up and beach yourself upon the shores.
Are there any docks?
No, there are no docks.
So it's just beach bank?
Break.
Anybody on the beach bank?
Make a perception check.
Wow.
Whoa.
My how fast save?
You see there's a bit of movement deeper into the jungle.
I want to go there.
I'll say on a 26, you see like a good, maybe like 10, 20 feet behind where behind where the jungle starts, you distinctly see a shape turn around and move deeper into the jungle, and you just catch a turtle shell.
Follow that turtle.
I don't think you guys are just gonna run. You're just gonna beach and then chase after the turtle.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with it. Do you want to make a papoose for your boyfriend out of the extra costume I have?
A what?
Like a little papoose. You know what that is?
No, I
It's
don't.
like a little. It's like a fabric sash thing that you hold a baby in. You just fabric sash him to you.
I know what it is. You know, it's the thing that they put the Japanese babies in
Could we do
When-
that?
when you're working in the fields.
You could do. It would take you time.
How much time?
Depends on the check you make.
I mean-
What? What can go wrong?
Yeah, what could go wrong?
What could go wrong? This could be fun.
What check for this?
That's a good. I'm gonna say a Tinker's Tools check from Rog. You
Hell
can give her
yeah.
advantage if you want to help.
Yes, I shall help.
Oh, 13.
13. You make a. Okay. I'll give you two options here. You can either make a shoddy one quickly, or you can make a decent one, but it'll take you a while, and you'll probably lose that total.
You know, I had like 3 other inspirations, right?
You do. You can add if you. I believe you can add a resource somewhere on your character sheet, and then you can hold on. I believe if you go to the right hand side of your character sheet was a short rest and long rest. I think you should have 3 inspirations right now. I'd say you could probably just mark that down under a class resource.
That may be an idea. Okay.
I believe you have 3. Riku and Jackson both have 2.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I'll just do another one.
Sure.
I'm feeling lucky. Well, ish. Okay.
Gotta say, last time you said that you got a 1.
19.
Okay. Yeah, you can make a decently comfortable patch. What was the word?
Papoose?
Paboose. I was gonna say
Papoose.
Pashula for some reason.
Pashula.
You
I
can
think
make a
that's a food.
decently. You can
That's a
make a
good name.
decent papoosh that can fit Kator. Probably only like 5-10 minutes.
Huh, that's not bad.
I'm gonna go after the turtle while she does that.
Okay.
I'm gonna swim for it.
Okay. He has
Start swimming.
He does have Cloak of Manta Ray, so you can probably get there pretty close, pretty fast. I will say, as you can get over to the beach and get over to the jungle. I'm gonna say make a survival check to catch up on his tracks. They did have a decent head start on you. 7. You.
I'm an inspiration, or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn,
Okay.
I'm gonna do it again because I had 2. Ah, fuck. That'll be enough.
10. I will say
God,
they are
please be enough.
giant. They are giant turtles, so it's not. I'll say a 10 is. It takes you a little while, but it is enough because they
That's
are
all I need.
giant. They
That's
are
all I need
giant
to fucking
turtles. They're
hear.
not exactly. Yeah, they aren't exactly stealthy. You catch a line of footsteps. These like big, almost circular footsteps with 3 clawed toes at the front, heading off in the jungle towards the village. And I actually say that would take you with a 10. It would still take you long enough that the other group would be done with the. I already forgot the name. Papoosh.
Papoose.
Papoose. Would be done with the papoosh.
Papoose.
And you turn around to see the group approaching with Brog carrying Kator on her back, on her chest.
However, you could do it either way. Papoose could be either way.
Probably the back, because
Okay.
I have the cannon in
Yep.
front.
Yeah, you see Rog with a shoulder-mounted boyfriend. There you go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Shoulder mounted boyfriend.
That's spelled papoose.
Gotcha.
Surprised none of y'all knew that.
Never heard of it. I've heard of baby
Never heard
boys.
of it.
In the farming villages of Hokkaido, they do them a lot because the ladies will do the field work. I've seen the like old pictures of the babies.
It's pretty much like a baby yarn, but it's more just like with a cloth kind of thing, not a strap it to yourself, the wrap it to yourself. That sounds really wrong. I'm gonna rescind my words and backtrack a little bit.
I wasn't
Let's
even
continue.
paying attention.
Yes, onwards to find our clown.
Your clown?
Morphin.
You guys can see Morphin. He's at the beat.
Oh.
You all catch up like about the time Morphin finds the trail again. Are you all gonna immediately keep following the trail?
Yeah.
Howdy, Muse. We made a
You
papoose.
follow it for a good 5-10 minutes. Are you doing it stealthily or are you just following it?
Probably just follow.
Okay. You all keep following. You eventually reach a clearing where you see the about 30 by 30 foot clearing, where you see not only one but two turtles. You see one of them is a probably younger looking one. They both look like they're some variant of like a humanoid snapping turtle, so like sea snapping turtle. One of them looks younger, has a wooden shield on their strapped to their left arm, and a like golden flange mace. Sorry, not gold, a steel flange mace, which looks very out of place amongst the rest of their attire. The rest of their attire looks very like simple and almost tribal in a way. This is like something, quite frankly, from like the rest of the world. And the other one you see is an older one with a sort of, I'm not sure with a robe over his body and leaning on a quarterstaff. And this one you actually recognize. This one you met before and was talking to Kator. You see, looks like the older one has like grabbed the younger one's arm, and they seem to be talking about something.
How far away
Can
are
we-
they?
You guys are on the edge of a clearing. The clearing, they're probably like 10, 20, 30 feet away.
Okay, not bad. Who wants to do the talking?
I could. I have comprehend languages.
You are the bard.
Yeah, finger guns. Oh, yeah, I do that. I am going to do comprehend languages though before I walk up to them. Here's that. Yeah, I'll
Oh.
walk up to him.
So that is I believe, a ritual spell.
Oh, it's a ritual spell? Never mind then. Never mind. I'll just walk up, be like, and wave.
Oh, no. So it's a ritual spell, or you can cast it as an action.
Okay.
There you go.
Cast it as an action then.
So you cast it as an action. You see, you catch the tail end of their conversation, which is as the younger man sort of like pulls his hand out from the older one. Ah, God, what did he say? Let me find the fucking script. He just says like, "Let go of me," basically, and then you see, and you come out. What do you say?
What do I wave with the very brightly colored wing and do a little squawk before saying, Hi, we need some help.
You see they both turn around. The older man sort of looks at you with like a calm, quiet gesture. The younger one has a look of shock on his face and goes to reach for his mace. You see the old man sort of stops his hands like, just listen, calm down. Just listen. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Is this a turtle person?
These are both turtles, yes.
You gave him the Looney Tunes Hortus character voice, didn't you?
I gave them a deep, slow voice.
Cecil from Looney Tunes.
I do not know who that is.
Oh yeah. Quick
Unfortunately.
reminder for the person behind Eris. We were going to them to ask about the Celestial, right? Or breaking curse, or what were we asking them for?
Can't remember. It was something to do with your affliction, I know.
Okay. Okay. Easy
But
enough.
Probably the Celestials too. Which both help with your affliction, to be fair.
Yeah. True.
It's a
Um,
bit. It's a bit of things.
A bit of thing. Well, Eris is gonna smile. She's gonna say, so we heard that there was a Celestial on one of these islands. Is that true?
You see the younger turtle goes a little wide-eyed when you say that. And the younger one sort of just stares at you for a moment. Probably. You see, looks to the younger one. Is there a Celestial? And the younger man sort of like looks between the two of you. I don't have to answer that.
Oh, come on. I don't want to do anything bad. I'm a little under the weather. I'm trying to find someone that could help with this. That's all we're doing. We're just trying to find information for that so we could ask the Celestial for some help. Because I fucked up.
I'm sure you did. Why is that my problem?
Well, oh my god. But
You want help?
Yes,
Fuck off
but
back to
I'm
the
so-
mainland and get it.
You want me to
About
step
that.
in?
wow. No, Morphin. No.
You can't even understand them.
I get a couple things I can understand.
I mean, do y'all have something that you taken care of? We could beat the shit out of something for you if you need it. Yeah.
We don't want
We
help.
don't want help. What about bad romance on the accordion?
What?
I whip out the accordion, start playing bad romance.
These people don't speak common, do they? Just Aquan?
They speak their own language. They speak turtle language. I think it's Tortlian.
It's not like a dialect of Aquan.
No, I suppose it would be.
It's
Double
just
check.
like slow Aquan.
I think I just kind of gave them their own language, and yeah, I guess it would be Aquan. There are water-based species. Yeah, we can say it's a dialect of Aquan. Do you
So
speak Aquan?
K-Tor would be able to understand.
Ikator.
Potentially.
But yeah,
Hey,
so I
Tor.
start playing
Oh.
bad romance on the accordion.
Before you do that, I'm gonna ask K-Tor, do you understand saying?
It mostly seems like they don't want to talk.
Listen, man,
But-
I can tell you that. I don't understand what they're saying.
Is there a but?
No.
Damn.
Is there, but yeah, there's like 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 butts in the vicinity.
Not what I meant.
You sure you don't want me to?
You want to? I
Am I
mean,
allowed
go
to?
for it. Yeah?
How big are the turtles? Are they giants or are they our size?
No, they're about your size.
My size or Riku's size?
They are. I believe turtles generally are between. Yeah, these guys are about 5.5 feet tall. But they're probably like. They're built like bodybuilders.
Okay.
They got big
Okay.
builds. They got big builds, mostly
So-
wrapped up in their shell.
Under 6
Broad
feet.
frame, 5.5, about 5 between. They both look between 5 and 6 feet tall, with broad builds, the bulk of which is hidden within their bulky shells.
I throw the deep sea net over the one that's being annoying.
What is
We're
the
not
range
doing this.
on the deep
Range is
sea
5
net?
feet.
Okay, cool. You are 30 feet away.
Okay, I fucking bridge the gap.
Okay, you just rush 30 feet.
I don't rush him. I walk up to him. Ho ho, mukate
You-
kurunuka.
You just slowly walk 30 straight feet at this turtle.
Can
Yeah.
I stop him from doing that?
You can try. I'll actually. Well, how far back are you, Morph? Were you hiding? Were you staying in the jungle?
I'm probably like. I mean, do you want me to be in the jungle? I don't know if it's
That's
a
up to
clearing
you.
situation.
They are in a clearing. I believe they are in a clearing. You can stay in the jungle. I assume the situation was you all staying in the jungle while Eris walks out into the clearing, walks out in the
Okay. Well, I'm in the jungle right now.
Okay, and so you walk out into the clearing.
Riku?
Harris hears Morphin walking out of the jungle and she just turns with a look, just slow turn.
Am I still in that fucking outfit?
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
Yes.
So I'm gonna, yeah. So both the turtles look over Eris's shoulder, see a 6 foot tall Twisty the Clown walk out. The young one screams and turns to run.
Alright, I take out Deckard's journal and I start sprinting at him.
You take out Deckard's journal.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't know what's going on either.
How fast are they?
You know
What's
what?
their
I'm
movement
letting it
speed?
happen.
Turtles have a 20-foot movement speed. So
Okay.
if you full and so dashing, they'd have 40. So if you full dash bonus action, so if you do your full movement, dash to bonus action dash and action dash, you already have double his movement speed. So I'm not even gonna say there's a check. You can just overtake him.
I'm gonna do hidden step and I'm gonna run in front of him.
I believe hidden step makes you invisible. Do you
Until
mean
I
Misty
attack,
Step?
make a damage roll, or force someone to make a saving throw. Yeah, invisible.
Do you mean Misty Step?
I intend to become invisible.
Okay, so you rush up to him and then turn invisible. That's what
That's
you're
right.
telling me you do?
With Deckard's
Okay.
journal out, yeah. I get in front of him to block his path. I wait for him to bump into me. I'm gonna assume that's gonna be considered an attack roll. And then when he hits me, I turn visible.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Okay, so hold on. You're saying you.
Sprint ahead of him. Stop. Face him. Occlude his path. He bumps into me.
Okay, so you turning invisible before you step out into the clearing?
As soon as he turns away and we break line of sight, hidden step.
Okay. I guess that still works. I'm gonna say he's just. You make a Constitution saving throw.
On whether or not he knocks me over.
Yes. Because he is a 450-pound turtle man, full force sprinting.
I can't brace.
Not you've used your bonus action and action to get in front of him.
So at this point, I'm just
turn
standing
invisible.
upright. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So he's gonna make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, he bowls just straight into you.
Can I like grapple him? Can I just hold on to him so I'm not fucking dragged behind him?
No.
I
You
just
saw
get
your
knocked to
action.
the. Do I get no? I get knocked to the side. Do I get knocked
I
underneath
guess
him?
you can
On
make
top of
you
him?
can make an opportunity attack, which I can say I will allow you to make a grapple check. But before that, I'm gonna say I'll say it's unarmed damage, but I'm gonna roll 2d4 instead of just the one because he is bowling. It's his full body, not just a punch.
Bro wants out.
I'm gonna say okay, so that's
6
takes
damage.
takes 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then make a athletics check. 12. Okay, he will also make an athletics check. He just bowls through you.
You know, this whole time I could have used disguise self with my firbolg magic. I'm realizing that.
You are.
I didn't want to waste it.
That gets refreshed on a rest.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So at this point, I do you guys know what the giant language sounds like, by the way? We talked about this.
I don't know. I don't believe so.
I've always so it's also referred to as Jotun. So I kind of assume it as being one of the oldest languages. It sounds like German, so it's like scary sounding. I like throwing out the giant speak on people as like an intimidation factor because it's like Gadish, where it's like scary sounding. And it's also SVO, so like because of the order and the copula, it's like you know, it's like what the fuck is he saying? Bro speaking in Deathic ruins. I just like the idea of like as soon as I become visible, knocked over, cast aside, I just start fucking screaming in giant. That's got to be enough psychic damage, right? That's got to give me something.
Make it
An invisible ogre just reappeared. That's got to make him shit him or something.
make an intimidation check.
Let's go, dude.
Morphin.
Let's fucking go.
17. He'll make a wisdom save.
Yes, dude.
He has a +1 to wisdom and meets beats.
Beats, right? Of course.
Meets
Beats.
Yeah, I mean, nothing really changes. He's still just sprinting into the jungle.
Hey man, it's all part of the. This is a game of inches we're playing here. I'll get him.
Yeah.
He's gonna remember
Okay.
that, you know.
He just full sprints off into the jungle.
What does the other guy think of that?
The other guy is just standing there, like he
Watch me
looks-
turn invisible.
Yeah, he's just standing there, just like staring at you with utter confusion on his face. But it seems like one of those people where like when they express emotion on their face, there's like almost no change.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk up. at
Walk
that
up
boy.
to him sprinting full bore.
No, absolutely not.
No, the younger turtle's gone.
Yeah.
He's off in the jungle. The older one's just staring at you.
At me?
He's staring at Morphin, and then as you approach, he like slowly turns to look at you.
I apologize for him.
He slow blinks at you.
That's right. Language.
K-Tor.
I was
Huh?
gonna like turn around in the K-door.
Hmm?
I
What am I
advise
doing?
anyone squeamish to leave the stadium now. I gotta get out of here. Too late. It's fucking K-Tor on his back.
What am I doing?
To say hello.
Oh, So he turns to look at the turtle, and as you hear, he just says hi in Aquan, and the turtle just waves back and says hi. They share an awkward stare for a little bit,
Eris shaking her head and like,
and then Kato looks back at Rock. Okay, now what?
So you know
Don't
how
know.
people in the south
Why am I
say
here?
that people in the north are like, damn, they talk too fast. I can't understand anything they're saying. And like how people in the south, it's like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? It's both English, but one of them is so incomprehensible because the speed is so different. I'm imagining the dude is like, we got a northern Aquan. This is, I don't know what the fuck he's saying. He's going a mile a minute, bro. Slow down. Where's the fire? So it's like you can kind of get it. It's like Castilian Spanish versus New Mexico Spanish, but it's rough. It's a rough translation.
I think one of the things that I unfortunately didn't get to bring up last time is Margit speaks. She speaks Troll, which is basically ogre. And I think the distinction I gave was ogre is French and Trollish is French Canadian.
I fucking hate the French Canadian. Yeah, it's like it's a different French, but it's rooted in the same. Like, I know what he's getting at.
Well, I can't really take the lead here.
um, so excuse us for our clown. We rented him from a defunct clown school.
Make
We're
a
trying to-
deception check.
We're trying to reintegrate him into society.
Make a deception check. 8.
I want to use one of my inspiration points on that.
Sure.
There we go. That's better. That's better.
Give me. Okay. I'm gonna roll for him. He has a +6 to insight.
That's a 20.
Okay.
You see, he slowly nods at you. I know who he is. He is the one my people call the Great Thief, yes?
No.
We met before. I saw him with you. And now you
No.
have the same party of people with you, except for this one, who looks exactly like the Great Thief, except is wearing strange face paint.
How you doing? I throw up a hand. I'm
Yeah,
still
hold it
I'm
together.
still prone on the floor, by the way. I just throw up a howdy hand.
I want to say I do not share the rest of my tribe's hatred for the thief. I'm sure he had his reasons.
I don't even know if Morphin really ever has any reasons.
Shen, how far away would you say I am from this conversation?
Probably like 5-10 feet.
Really? With how fast that guy was going?
I
'Cause,
mean,
I'm thinking I'm like out of earshot at that point.
we'll say, I guess, yeah, fair. Well, let's see. He moves 40, you move 90.
And I was like getting like just enough to be in front of him, so call it 50.
Yeah, so I'll say he's probably, yeah, you're probably about maybe like 10, 15 feet away.
Okay.
I mean, you still don't speak it unless you speak Aquan.
No, I speak not that, but I was just like, I can hear Ricky saying something.
You see the turtle holds out his hand to you, Eris. I am Don. It is good to meet you,
Good to meet you too. She shakes his hand. I'm Eris. That's Rog. Puts it Rog. That's her boyfriend, Fish Boy. And you know that one. Oh, and Sorrel.
I don't know that one's name.
No, just call him the thief. It's fine.
That feels rude.
It feels rude. Okay.
It'd be like asking what his name is.
Morphin. That's his name. Morphin. Like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I don't get that reference.
I know you don't. And that's
I
okay.
live on an island.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. But yes, so is there anything we could do in exchange for the information on the Celestial?
I wish I could help you. I have not lived with my tribe for 6 years now. So if they have news of any Celestial, I would not know.
Okay. Okay. Valid. Valid. Iris is gonna turn to Rog, start speaking in common. So Rog, they know nothing about the Celestial. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Iris is gonna throw a look at him. Can I try to see if he's lying?
Sure, you can insight check him.
Okay.
Hard to read. Turtle face. You've never seen it before. You don't know what their
He's icing me
tails
out.
would be.
Turtle face.
Iris looks
It's like
back at
poker
Rog.
face.
Yes, he's telling the truth.
You could ask him about possible cures for your affliction. I don't know. Surely
Can
they
you-
know something.
Back to the
Perhaps
turtle. So, do you know anyone that can cure curses?
I know. Give me 1 second. Gotta find the dude's name. Do. Arkid, the tribe's new chief, has. If anyone would know of your celestial or a cure to your affliction, it would likely be him. However, Arkid does not share my. Arkid not only shares my not shares my disposition towards the Great Thief, but has a rather violent outlook on most outsiders.
Well, we could try to figure out something on that.
But I know ever since I saw a while ago he went into that strange stone building that I saw you all go into some odd years ago. And since then, a number of oddities have appeared on the island.
Oddities?
How do I think? This has always been a relatively calm, quiet set of isles. But recently, things just keep showing up here. Supplies, riches, people.
Okay.
Before
Okay.
the Great Thief's visit, it had been perhaps 10 years since someone stopped by? Perhaps more.
Well, thank you for this information. Greatly appreciate it. He is going to hand him a gold coin.
No, I'm good.
No? Oh, okay. Well, thanks. Finger guns, backs up awkwardly. Looks to Rog. Rog, we're gonna have to do Mission Impossible.
I don't get that reference.
I know you don't, but it's okay. So we're, yeah, I'm
You
just
see
gonna
Sora
like
goes, you mean Quest Impossible?
question.
That, I know. They
Yes.
used to play that at the local public theater all the time.
Yes, Quest Impossible. Yeah, just gonna tell him pretty much what he told her about Akid, and then like the random like good luck that they've had around here. So, like, that's kind of fishy. That sounds like he might have broken that celestial circle thing that you saw. And yeah. So I think that's where we got a plan to go to next. You hear that, Morphin?
Yippee.
Does this mean go fight the turtle people, or does this mean... I don't know. I don't know.
This means, well, we could try to fight them, but I think there's probably going to be a lot more of them than us. So I think we're better off trying to talk to them, even though they probably won't like us at all.
You said violent. I
Yes.
don't like our odds.
You don't like our odds. Neither do I.
Like, we're gonna show up. Initiative's gonna happen. I say we just walk away.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, well, we can eventually fix my ailment.
I guess we can go try our luck with Broshire.
I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get our asses handed to us by him too.
Oh, so.
I think we're just kind of SOL at this point.
I feel like we're meant to do something. But I don't like our options.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Morphin, have any ideas? You usually got the crackpot ideas.
Like, I guess we could just like spy on one.
Yeah.
Let Morphin just go in, like to spy.
Could do that, yes. Morphin. Psst, Morphin. Morphin. Jason,
What's up?
are you willing to go on a dire mission to spy on the turtles?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Yes, yeah, we could do that. Could send Morphin to do that.
Morphin is like the only person who could like probably do it.
How does that make you feel?
Terrified.
Worried for your health.
Worried for my health.
Oh, I'm actually worried for Morphin's health at this point.
Name
Why?
a time when I've been worried for Morphin's health.
You've never been worried for Morphin's health.
Exactly.
I have. Yes, you have. Win. You're not the one with the healing spells.
And
So, I mean, what's the over-under here? What happens if I fail? Like, I go in there, I look at them, they catch me, then what? What's the plan?
only you die.
Okay. Are you guys cool with that? I'm cool
Yeah.
with that.
Cool with that?
I'm pretty cool with that.
Well, I mean,
Y'all are cool.
I'm not exactly tied to any one home or place. Like, I'm not really, it's an occupational hazard. This is kind of what you sign up for with this kind of shit. So how
That's
far
the
is this
most
place? Where am I
unprofessional
even?
I've
Where am I
ever
going?
heard
I don't
Morphin.
even know where it is.
Well, that's for you to figure out.
Okay, well, we can follow the fucking bull tracks of the guy who just knocked me over.
True. Or we could ask the turtle that's standing here where the village is.
How do we know it's the same village?
You see the village.
Oh, we see the village? Okay.
The village is maybe like half a mile away.
Is it just like jungle until then?
Looks like it.
What do you guys think? Oh, you
I'm
can
not
watch
going
me
in
sneak
there.
up on them. I mean, we don't have to stay.
All you got to do is find the chief, spy on him for how matter long, and report that.
What am I looking for?
Mm,
If they have the celestial.
Like here?
information or
Yeah.
maybe
Okay, what are you guys gonna do?
perhaps he leaves the area.
We want to hard time? Like, what happens when he leaves?
Just follow him.
Okay.
You
What are
do have
guys
that
gonna do?
disguised self.
I don't think they would buy a turtle my size.
How tall are you?
Like
Disguise self
9 or
lets
10
you
feet
change.
tall.
What?
What?
Furbolg. I'm like 8 or 9 feet tall. That's why I always ask their height. Like, is it Riku's height or my height? Because I'm
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
huge. That's why I was surprised that he knocked me over. Because I'm like fucking big. Not 450 pounds big, but, I can toss it around if I need to.
Rebels are between 7 and 8 feet tall. Yeah.
I'm 8 foot 2.
You can adjust the height of disguise self, I believe, up to 2 feet. So that would put you in total range.
How long does that even last? I'm not exactly trying to use that. when it
1
runs
foot
out.
shorter. 1 hour.
Alright, I'll go into the village. What are you guys doing?
I am walking away.
You're not gonna watch me watch the village? I'm just gonna go. Okay, fuck it. I go over to the village. I go on the outskirts.
Sure. Make a stealth check as you approach the village. 20. You approach. It is a rather simple village, you see it is. As you approach, you see there is a ring of freshly cut trees surrounding a crudely made wooden fence, which seems to serve as the village's outer wall, rather than the traditional straight up beams of palisades you'd see in a fortress of some sort. It is a X pattern with a number of large wooden almost totems hanging in between the open spaces, though this does allow you some sight into the village. You see stone, mud, and thatch huts splayed around a open center leading towards a opening in the mountain at the very back of the village, where you see there are a couple smaller houses sort of built up along the side, almost surrounding the whole. In the center, you see there is a gathering of maybe 20 or so turtles of varying sizes and seeming ages. That's what you see from this distance.
Where's the chief's hut? The biggest village building, you think?
You can make a perception or investigation check if you so
Roll.
desire. 18. You see there is one hut situated directly above the hole, which is noticeably bigger than the others and is built out of the mountain. You see it has stilts going down, reaching to the floor, almost forming an archway in front of this cave, which you take through the chief's hut. But I'll say much more interestingly, you catch the faint reflection of gold coming from the clearing. And as you sort of squint your eyes and move a little bit closer, you see the gathering of turtles has surrounded two figures, one of which is the younger turtle you saw at the clearing, the other of which is a slightly larger, fiercer-looking turtle, scantily clad, wearing just a simple waistcloth with a looks like a great hammer, seeming to be made out of some sort of large monster's forearm and hand, with the hand wrapped around a massive boulder, and the entire thing held together with strings of some sort of binding material. The gold itself, you see, he has the deep grooves of his shell have been filled in with solid gold, giving it a almost perfectly round appearance. His noticeably distinct appearance leads you to believe this is probably either the chief or some sort of high-ranking figure in the tribe. And you see they seem to be engaged in conversation with the young turtle. And actually, you recognize this turtle. He's the one who was originally going to steal your all's ship before Broshire blasted him off.
I mean, that's all I can get out of this. I have no way of knowing what they're saying.
You do not speak Aquan.
None whatsoever. But that turtle did. And he speaks common too. So
The turtle did call you Great Thief, yes.
no, I mean the one with Brochet. Yeah, right. I'll just wait it out. I don't know what the fuck they're saying, so I'll just wait until they're done and try to find that guy.
You see that guy out in the clearing. He's the one talking to them.
What I mean is, I'm not gonna go in there.
Okay.
Just gonna wait till
you
they
s-
disperse.
You see him and the younger looking turtle talk for about like maybe a minute or so more, and then the gold shelled turtle sort of nods, It's this look on his face. You see turns and addresses the crowd for probably about two and a half, 5 minutes or so. And whatever he says seems to rally up the crowd, and you watch him, the younger turtle, and about 3 other turtle warriors make for the gate leading out of the village.
They're going for the crew.
You see they make their way out of the gate and begin walking directly your way.
Yep. What's the one turtle doing? It
Leading
speaks
them.
my language.
He's amongst the crowd. He's not leading them. You see he's right behind the younger turtle who is pointing out the way to go.
Yeah, they're coming for us. I intercept them. I go and try to talk to the guy in the back that speaks my language.
Okay. Are you doing so stealthily?
No.
Okay. What does it look like? I see, so you're trying to intercept
Just
them
come out of the
before
clearing. Just go talk to the guy as they're leaving. I mean, just try to cut them off at the pass, really.
Okay. As you step out, you see he looks at you, looks at the turtle, looks at the younger turtle who is utterly afraid, staring at you, looks up at him, nods. He turns back to you. Yeah,
Howdy.
sure, I'll just kill you. He hefts his warhammer and starts walking towards you.
Is it the small one or the young one?
The bigger one, the gold shell.
The gold shell, not any of the ones we've met up to this point.
No, the gold shell is the one you have met, the one that was originally on your ship, who Broshire shot, and the one who was on your guys' ship. He called you Great Thief. Then Broshire blasted him with a cannon, and he ran off.
I feel like I'm gonna get him confused. Do we have a name for that one?
No.
Okay. I don't know what to call out to him. Hey, buddy, you want to help me
Goldie?
out here? I don't know what they're saying.
Oh, did you not hear what he said?
You said
He
the
said,
one
"Sure, I'll
who-
kill you now."
The one with the gold shell is the one that was on Broshire's crew?
He was not on Broshire's crew. Broshire attacked him.
Right. And that's the one attacking me at gold shell.
He is walking out towards you, and he just said, "Yeah, I'll kill you, sure."
Okay. I prepare for combat. I mean, I don't have much else here.
Cool. We will end the session there with you fighting this turtle. So we'll pick up next time.
Yeah.
Well, we're genocide in another village. Woo.
I gotta plan another character.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Morphin will be remembered.
They remember me. What's the homework? Do you have anything figured out?
I was saying before, I might just reuse this one.
Okay.
Since you misunderstood the assignment, and Riku was, what's the word?
Halfway
trouble
understood
with- You had a misconception, because I did not explain that you do not have to make it campaign. You do not have to make it campaign relevant if you do not want to make it campaign relevant.
Where does Riku's people come from?
The Aarakocras?
Yeah.
I believe they are native to the elemental plane of air.
So they're not here.
There's a few of them who have moved in to the material world.
What other transitive planes are there besides the elemental ones?
What do you mean by transitive?
Wasn't there like inner and outer planes? Like the ones that are like isn't there like an astral plane and like a ethereal plane?
The ethereal plane, I believe, it's a plane layered like on top of the material plane.
What about the astral plane?
The astral plane it's basically just space. It's the thing between the planes.
Where? I mean, I feel like there should be a border gate or something between the material and the ethereal plane. And I feel like since the ethereal plane is already described as like a huge misty ocean, I imagine it's pretty taboo to try to get in there. There's probably like a gate or like a border domain place, portal, something. I'm willing to bet there's like a don't go there kind of place. People don't come back.
Would make sense.
I'll think about it.
Domain expansion.
No, I'd win.
Now.
Win.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys want me to do in this situation. I don't speak Aquan. I can learn pretty quick, but
Well, I mean,
not,
they're turtles.
not
I
enough
mean-
to. They are turtles.
It's not like you get like double their movement speed.
Yeah, but like, I can't. I'm not out here to run away from them. You know.
You're really not gonna run away from them?
No, I'm not gonna fucking run away from them.
It's like your Jack Sparrow moment right here.
No, why else are we here? We gotta get info. I mean, I could run away, but it's like, all right, gang, next island, right? Like, the hell's the point of coming here then? I gotta talk to him.
You
At
could
least
run
try.
away and get our help.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Can run away to a more advantageous position.
I don't like those.
You can run away and get somewhere like safer. You can run away